20th Century Girl is a new Korean movie that is giving a lot to talk about because many have loved it, however others have suffered with its unexpected ending. The interesting thing is that this movie is not only for dramas fans, but it is a youth movie that features a cute love story. Even though the movie has a love story that has left many people loving the main characters, it has an ending that some people consider to be very unfair. But what would you think if I told you that this movie is based on a true story? It would be very shocking to know that what happened in this drama happened in real life. That's why today I'm going to talk about. The movie 20th Century Girl is based on a true story. But first remember to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you'll be among the first to see our content. This movie is set in 1999, a year before the end of the 20th century, and focuses on Bora, a 17-year-old high school student with an energetic and very creative personality. Bora's best friend Yeon-du is in love with Hyun-jin, a boy from the same school whom she only knows by name. Yeon-du has to go to the US for heart surgery, and Bora tells her that she's going to find out everything about Hyun-jin so that she'll have peace of mind. Bora decides to approach Hyun-jin's best friend, Won-ho, to know Hyun-jin's every move. But unwittingly, she finds her first love. Years later, in the 21st century, the news of her first love revives her teenage romance that she once thought she had forgotten, learning something very heartbreaking. This drama stars Kim Yoo-jung, who plays Bora, who participated in A Love in the Moonlight. Byeon Woo-seok, who plays Won-ho, appeared in A Flower Crew, Joseon Marriage Agency. Park Young-woo, who plays Hyun-jin, participated in A Teen Bulldog, Off-Duty Investigation. Roh Yoon-seo, who plays Yeon-du, participated in ER Blue. So with this we know that this movie has a great cast of actors. Now, the most interesting thing is that this movie is based on a real-life story. According to a report, Byeon Woo-seok confessed that 20th Century Girl is based on her personal experience as a teenager in the 90s. Apparently, the director of this drama had a similar experience when she was young. Byeon Woo-seok shared that when she was a teenager she exchanged her diary with a school friend, who dedicated several of the pages to talk about the boy she liked. The more she read about him, the more she liked him, to the point that she fell in love with him. This amusing anecdote was the inspiration for this film. The director commented that she wanted to give a different perspective to everyday romantic movies, and thus distinguish it from other similar productions for teenagers. I wanted to make a teen romance film based on Korean culture. Since this film was based on my own experience, I thought a wider audience could relate to it. Although the plot is quite predictable, it uses elements of Korean culture to illustrate, as well as showing the fashion and items that were worn in the 90s. Byeon Woo-seok also commented, as the story harkens back to the old days and evokes nostalgia, the plot makes it hard to avoid clichés. I decided to face the challenge head-on. Since the series is set in 1999, the production went to a lot of effort to source costumes and items from those times. Some that can be seen throughout the film are pagers, camcorders, and videotapes. Also, the production tried to make it visually look like the era, thus using warm, saturated colors and lots of lighting. I stuck to the use of saturated colors to portray the pulpy feeling of first love and embellish the past, said the director. It has been commented on social media that the director of this drama, Byeon Woo-seok, had allegedly said that the boy in the diary had passed away due to a car accident, and for that reason she had not seen him for a long time. For this reason, many people think that Won-ho, the main character of the movie, might have had an accident on his way to Korea, and that was the reason for his death. However, this information has not been confirmed, and it seems to have been only rumors because the director never made such a comment. What is true is that there are many fan theories that Woon-ho most likely had an accident because according to the story of the movie, there was no talk of him having any illness. Also, many believe in this theory because Woon-ho recorded a video indicating that he was going to Korea soon to see Bora, and it is believed that on the way to Korea something happened and unfortunately he passed away. But this is a theory and not information from the drama's director. Only Bang Woo-ri reported that the story is based on real-life events because she fell in love with the boy who liked her friend, and that's where the main theme of the drama comes from. Although we don't know what really happened, we can have some theories of what might have happened to Woon-ho. However, many fans think it is a bit unfair that the writer of the movie did not mention the reason for Woon-ho's demise. Some think that by not mentioning that, it may be a sign that there may be a sequel that talks about the story of Bora and Woon-ho's brother. But of course this information has not been confirmed, but it is a wish of many fans. A very curious detail of the movie is that in the emotional farewell, where Bora cries while revealing her feelings for Woon-ho, he, before getting on the train, asks her to wait for him, that he will come back for her. The young man boards the train and leaves in tears. In reality, actor Byeon Woo-seok went home on the train. Woo-seok had to get his final scene in one take. During a Q&A session after the movie, one question a fan asked was about the actor's most memorable scenes. Byeon recalled the farewell train scene and his co-star, Kim Yoo-jung, started laughing and then explained. The reason I laughed was that when we were filming the breakup scene, Byeon Woo-seok got on the train and was left alone, Kim pointed out. Byeon adds, the goodbye was a real goodbye. I really left. The small detail was necessary to make the scene believable, and the actor explains that he only had one chance to get the shot right. I went straight home. At the time, the film's director told the actor that the decision to leave the set to go home helped his character. The audience could feel the emotional sadness of having to say goodbye mainly because it was true. Regardless, this film teaches the importance of living in the present because you never know what the future will bring. It also teaches that first love is something very pure, beautiful, and hard to forget. Although there are many opinions about this movie, the truth is that many people were attracted to it because of the love story or the heartbreaking ending. Although if we are going to be honest, in most Korean movies or series the endings are not very happy. What do you think about this movie? Leave your comment here so we can read it. If you like this video, like and share it with your friends.